Hello, hello, hello. How we all doing on a nice Friday? Well, at least for me, Friday afternoon. Gonna try this out again. Kind of had fun last Friday, jumping in here quick over my doing a late lunch break and kind of using this as an excuse to run through maybe some new purchases that I've had coming in. Excuse me, getting all choked up. Some new purchases I have coming in, maybe getting into things I've been watching here recently, some things coming up, and just joining in to, see if anybody's out there wanting to chat. So, thank you, anybody that's jumping in here live or catching it on a replay. I really do appreciate it. Winding down the work week. I know everybody has different work schedules, but for me, just going to have a few more hours after getting done with this stream, wrapping this up. And it's shaping up to be a good weekend. Pretty excited. My son got to come home, kind of a last minute thing. So going to have all of us in the home again. It's always those little things, getting us all back in the house again together. It's going to be fun to be able to sit down and have, a meal with my wife and my daughter and my son. Got to come back to visit. So excited for that. So I'm going to jump in here real quick and just see who's all in here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. If something sounds wonky, let me know, because I seem to have a talent of messing things up every once in a while. But got Allie in here. Hey, Allie. Hello, my friend. Can't wait to hang out with you this evening. I know that's one thing I'm going to be bringing up here. So if you only can take so much of me in a day, skip this and wait until tonight. I'm going to have Allie on for the movie club. We're going to be hanging out, chatting. My excuse to kind of get to know people a little bit better. And then we're also going to be talking about Pineapple Express. So if you can handle that much of me, please do both. But if you only can pick one, I'd say hang out, wait for tonight. And it'll be a lot more interesting getting to hang out with Allie and talking about Pineapple Express. So thanks for jumping in here. Got Holland in here. Hey, Holland. Hey, Corey. Where's all the food? I know. I actually haven't had lunch yet today. So it's been a crazy day and I haven't gotten around to it. But with my son just showing up here not too long ago, my wife was grilling some chicken for lunch. So that might be a late lunch for me. I might be grabbing that after this. So, hey, Jeff, what's up? The Friday streams are all Corey's and mine. Yep. So, usually, so like for movie club, it seems like Thursday nights I've been kind of hitting those a little bit more, but I'm completely open, kind of whatever works well for my schedule. But especially I want to make it work for the guests that I have on. So that's what worked for tonight. So tonight we're going to be doing Friday night, but I'm playing around. I might run with these Friday late lunch afternoon streams. Just see how they go. Like I said, it's easy way for me to kind of run through some of the purchases, some things I've been watching, or just hang out and chat if people have questions for me, or I don't know. It's just my excuse to take a break from work for a little bit, get to hang out with some friends and, I don't know, have some fun talks. So thanks for jumping in here, Jeff. And we got Reed in here. Thanks, man. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad to see you out and about. Been missing you, man. And it's great seeing you out and about again. So I got to get on another stream with you again sometime. So, or maybe for the first time. No, I don't know. It all blurs together, but I love seeing you out here, man. Saying hi to Allie and Jeff. Saying hi to Holland. I love it. Saying hi to everybody. That's exciting. Family is everything. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And it's weird. It goes by so stinking fast. And, then it's just those little things when you get to have the whole household back together again, sit down and have a meal. That made my weekend right there. So Allie saying, hey, Reed and Holland saying hi to everybody. Love it. Saying hi. I'll just run through some of these real quick. We got Tiana in the house. What's going on, Tiana? Hey, everyone. Always love seeing you jumping in. Thanks for the support as well, as always. Everybody loves Tiana, saying hi to Tiana. This is awesome. Thanks everybody for jumping in here. I love it. Love it. Pat Master. Pap, what's up, man? Yo, what's going on? How's your day going? Got any big plans for the weekend? I guess anybody else? If you got anything good, like I said, I had to share that. But having the four of us back in the house all together again, that's a big deal to me. I love it. It's the little things sometimes that are the biggest things. So, you got anything? It can be a small, big, whatever. If you got anything coming up in the next few days that you're excited about, throw it in the chat. I wouldn't mind seeing it. If you don't, that's cool too. Hey Gizmo, what's going on, man? It's maybe a little easier stream for you to jump into. You're always pulling the all-nighters with us over here in North America, it seems like. Corey Scott, Corey Jeff, that's my Friday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the live streams. Yep, absolutely. Saying hi to everybody. I love it. I'll run through here quick. Like I said, these are going to be a little bit shorter, probably because I got to get back on for work for a few hours. And sorry, my shirt's all messed up. Got to get back on work for a few hours and finish off the day. And then it's the weekend. So saying hi to everybody. Texas, what's going on, man? Hey, cool. Hey, man. I didn't know. Like I said, this is still an experiment. I'm going to run with it for a little while. It's not going to just be one or two and then be like, yes or no. I'm going to run with it for a while and see how these, if they take, if there's like already, this is, to me, this is plenty of people for me to want to do this. So hi, we got, I just saw Spider-Man 1 and 2, Sam Raimi in the cinema. Free for me. Man, does movies show how bad films are today. They're freaking great. American patriotism, Christianity, hero journey, love. I love the Sam Raimi, especially those first two. I really enjoy those. I still need to get those, upgrade those. I have them on DVD. I need to upgrade those things sometime. I agree. Those are good. It'd be fun to see them again in the theater. I saw them when they originally released, but it'd be fun to go back and see those. My theaters, they'll throw out some, they kind of like throwback days or classic days, and they don't necessarily have to be like, so anyway, these would be ones that would be included with those sometimes too. So I'll have to definitely have to see that. So everybody was saying hi. If I skip anybody's, I'm sorry. I'm going to still claim to be a rookie. I don't know at what point I can't pull that card anymore, but that's what I'm doing still. So Tiana loves movies. Miss how you doing crazy. It's almost half the year. Oh, I know. He's right. Yeah. So I can't believe we're halfway through May already. It's pretty crazy. Saying hi. Tiana was saying, so Corey, what was your favorite movie you watched this week? Okay. Let me take a look here. Unfortunately, hopefully, man, April, May, and then June are shaping up to be pretty crazy for me, pretty busy. And so my number of watched movies has dropped. It's taken a hit. But I'm not going to talk about the one last night I watched was Pineapple Express. That's the one we're going to be talking about tonight with Allie. So I'm not going to weigh on that one too much yet. I don't want to tip my hat yet. But of that, the other ones this week since my last lunch stream last Friday, I saw The Blackening, I saw The Final Girls, and I saw Near Dark. I had fun with all of them. Each of them it's kind of funny how it wasn't like an intended theme, but all of them kind of had some, The Blackening and Final Girls a little bit more like comedic horror. But Near Dark had some, elements of that in there as well. I had fun with all of them, but out of those three, I'm going to say Near Dark took it for me. So you got some fun, maybe a little bit cheesy, but 80s vampire action. And Bill Paxton, he was so funny in that. I loved seeing him in there. So probably my favorite for the week. I'm going to say with taking Pineapple Express out of it, because I don't want to tip my hat whether I had fun with it or not. You have to wait maybe for tonight or the replay of my movie club with Allie. But besides that one, I'd say Near Dark was the one. So I had a lot of fun with it. That was one that a couple people had thrown out here recently, but I was listening to a podcast. And sorry, I always got to write things down because I get jumbled when I'm on live streams, but I was listening to this Would You Die podcast. So it's called Would You Die podcast. And he had Chloe Harper on there, and she was bringing up Near Dark. And then also Garrett, Born to Be Rad. He kind of threw out there too, and I'm always bad about remembering things I've watched or I haven't gotten to yet, but he has a top 10 vampire movie stream that he just recently did within the last couple weeks. And he had that really high on his list too. And I apologize, I can't remember how high it was on there, but he definitely had it very high. And I got a couple other really good vampire recommendations off of that video of his that I'm going to be watching here real soon. So definitely worth checking out. Go check out his video on that. It was fun. Saying hi to everybody. Love it. Love seeing you guys in here. Thanks everybody for joining. I'm going to run through the highs just real quick and we'll see if there's anything else or if there's anybody I'm missing that jumped in, but I love this. I'll do this all day long. Somebody call my boss and just tell him I'm not coming back for the afternoon. We're just going to do this. We'll go for it. The Bonesaw scene in Spider-Man is my favorite. Hey, Freak Show, you're going nowhere. I got you in for 3 minutes of playtime. Yep, that's cool. It was Randy Savage, wasn't it? If I'm remembering correctly. I'm bad on my feet sometimes. Remembering, but yeah, that was fun. Haha, yep, with Ash, yep. Near Dark is great. Oh yeah, cool. That was like one of those that I don't know how I missed that one, but some fun 80s vampire and then some comedy and Bill Paxton being in there. I don't know how I missed that one. But then after I said it, there was quite a few people that, sorry if I'm peeking here a little bit. I'm still working on the microphone and the levels. So sorry if it's too loud or too soft. But anyway, as soon as I said that, there were so many people who were like, how have you not seen this movie? And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. So love the scene too, Allie. And also the emotion that they managed to get out of killing of his uncle is amazing. Yep. Uncle Ben. So Pap. The human spider. That's it. Yep. That's the best you got. That sucks. Bruce Campbell is amazing. Yeah, he's funny. I always love seeing him. Love Campbell. He, for me, is American president. Yeah. He'd be interesting. Near Dark is excellent. Anthony showed it to me on my visit back in February. Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to talk about some of your visits too, because it seems like you guys get some great movie watching in as well. So, Ash, the ruler of the free world, the man with the golden plan, he knows how to get the ladies. He's hilarious. Reed was just saying, just watched a newer vampire movie. Oh, Abigail. Yep. It was all right. I got to see that now in the theater and I had fun with it. Yeah, I'd say with you too. Yeah. I'm not going crazy saying like greatest ever. I had a lot of fun with it though. They had a really good cast, and there's comedic elements in there. I had fun with it too. So glad you enjoyed it. Allie was saying I had a lot of fun with Abigail Reed. The gore was epic. Yeah. It felt like they were, there was another movie. I don't want to give anything away, so I won't, but there's another movie that it reminded me of with what happens to the vampires. With the sunlight in this one. So I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but it reminded me of another movie a little bit. So tell your boss we're having a picnic or something. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yep. I'm sure they'll understand. I'm sure they will. Saying I really liked Abigail. Yep. That's awesome. Watched Kingdom. I want to see that one. Watched Kingdom of the Apes last night. I totally missed out on Near Dark 2. Don't feel bad. Yeah, there's just too many movies. You can't hit them all, but I'm interested what you thought of Kingdom of the Apes. Jeff, I'm curious what you thought about that. I still need to watch the Ape movie. LOL. I have never seen any of them. Oh, they're really good. I think they're good. I have those first 3 of that series. So that's what I really want to finish it out and see what this 4th one is like. I was saying, oh yes, Anthony and I try to watch as many movies as we can on our visits. Yeah, I know. With that being that far away, it's you got to make sure to plug some in. There's nothing more fun to me anyway. There's nothing more fun than sharing a movie, whether it's out of the theater or at home with somebody else. It's fun, but I'm not afraid to go out by myself too. I go to a lot of movies by myself. Saying, oh, Tiana, you're totally missing out. They're all so good. Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. Tiana was saying, Jeff, I plan to watch them this week. Okay, cool. Hey, Patrick, what's up, man? Have Cheeto will view is in here. Greetings, Corey. Thank you, sir. Thanks for jumping out. And I gotta say, Patrick, I've been enjoying. So I just watched your. So I was in live most of the time on your movie swap with Dell. So I had a lot of fun with that. And I gotta say, I've really enjoyed your interviews that you have. It's awesome the people you get in. I think that'd be fun to do. I'm having a blast reaching out to people within YouTube and Instagram and things like that. But it's fun seeing you reaching out and talking to people out in the industry. I have a lot of fun with it. So it's cool. Cool, man. And thanks. Yeah, you're also a huge supporter as well. So I appreciate it. Jeff saying, go see Kingdom Corey. It's pretty darn good. Okay, cool. So there's a recommend from Jeff. So that means I need to watch it. Saying hi to everybody. Hey, Tiana. We got Vince, the movie man, in here saying, hey, Corey, hope your weekend is off to a good start. It almost is there. I can't call it weekend yet. I just got a few hours of work after I get done doing this stream, and then it's going to be weekend time, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you are off to a good one as well, sir. And thanks for dropping in. Saying hi to Patrick. Hi, Tiana. Thank you so much. Oh, no, awesome. You know, it really is. I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it, man. I have fun jumping in when I can. A lot of times the replays, you know, I'm sure everybody knows this. There's so much stuff you want to watch. There's so many people that I enjoy watching on YouTube that it's just impossible to hit everything live. But that's the nice thing. You can go back and catch a replay of it. We're working on a few fun shows for sure. Yep, absolutely. So, well, cool. No, thank you so much, everybody that's in here. I'm going to have to take a, sorry, got my Diet Pepsi over here. Give me just a second. Talk for a little bit, and I gotta jump and get a little drink in there. So Vince was saying, doing good. Oh, great. Can't complain. Got my bowling money last night, $20 for my perfect game earlier this year. Oh, awesome. You sound like you're at a different level of bowling than me. I have fun doing it, but man, I am not at that level. So I have a lot of, saying congrats to Vince. Yeah, absolutely. We got, Holland's Pepsi, not Coke. I knew there was something off about you, Corey. So this is what's off about me, Holland. I'm fine with either one. I honestly am. I'm totally fine with either one. So, yeah, some people think that's crazy. It's like you got to pick one or the other. You can't like both of them. But I'm perfectly fine with either one of them. Saying thanks. Yeah, that's awesome for the perfect game. No Dr. Pepper and pickle. Okay. You're going to have to explain yourself on that one, Patrick. Dr. Pepper and pickles. Separate, or do you mix the things? I kind of got to know now. You got me intrigued. Corey dropping bombs. I'm dropping bombs? What bomb did I drop? It was a long time coming. Did it for my grandma. Oh, well, I'm sorry about your grandma passing, but that's cool that you were able to do that. And it's always fun to do things in memory of the people that you love. So, no, very cool, man. I was saying Corey doesn't discriminate in his sodas. Nope, I'm a equal opportunity soda drinker. That's my problem. I should be a little choosier. I drink probably way too much diet soda. So one of my many bad habits. I'll have to work on that someday. Just not today. Joe was saying, right, I don't mind any soda pop brand as long as it's zero sugar. Yeah, I know we were talking about that. You got me drinking a few different ones too when we met up. So some of those different different Mountain Dew flavors, there was a couple I liked, and I had to grab them. But I'm same with you. I got to go with a zero. I don't have to, but I actually just prefer them. I just kind of got used to it. So, all right. Oops, sorry. Jumped around a couple there. Patrick was saying, guess someone ordered Dr. Pepper and pickles at a Sonic and put it on TikTok. Oh, you know, this is me, old man, talking here. I have not, and I don't have anything against it. I don't care either way, but I just have not ventured out into TikTok yet. So okay, apparently that's a thing. I don't know if I'll try that one. We'll see. Gizmo saying, show off your release of The Crow, Corey. Don't be shy. All right, since you're saying that, I'll keep on running through some of the chat here, but I'll throw that. That was one of my pickups here recently. So as Gizmo was saying here with The Crow, it's a movie. I know it's not perfect, but it's one I have a lot of nostalgia for. This came out when I was about ready to head off to college. A bunch of my buddies and I, we watched this so many times in the theater, had so much fun with it. And then, when you didn't have streaming, we had so many more theaters around. So there'd be the first run theaters, and we went there a couple times. We paid full price, but then there was some older theaters that would get the second run movies. So as they did their run in the theater and they were pulled out of the regular one and the new movies came into that one, there was the movie theaters that would pick up and do a second run of those, and they would have them a lot cheaper to go to see, and they'd have some nights that were like $1 to go see. So this is probably the movie I saw the second most in the theater. There's only one that beat it out because of that too. Because I mean, there'd be like a buck and be like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" Like, I will go see this again. So for The Crow, this is the first time I've ever done this. I rarely double dip. I don't have anything against it, but there's so many other movies I want to get. But this one, I triple dip. So we got The Crow Slip, which I really liked. Sorry, my dog's barking. The family's playing with him, so if you guys can hear that, I apologize. But we got The Crow Slip. I really like that one. And then I'll end with that one last. And then I got The Crow Steelbook. I got this one off. Actually, this one came from Barnes and Noble, but I know Amazon had it too. I think this is the one that was just kind of it wasn't exclusive to anybody. So got that one. I haven't not broken into them yet. So, and then there was the Walmart Steelbook, and I really like that one too. But man, this was the first one I wanted to grab. And then the Slipped looked so nice. I wanted to get that one. I ended up getting all three. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, since you're doing that, and unfortunately this will only work for people in the US. So Gizmo, I am sorry, but I'm going to, how about we give away, if somebody, I don't know if anybody interested in the digital code for the 4K of The Crow. Let me share my screen real quick here. We tried this last time. So I'm going to share my screen if I can find it here. So there we go. In the chat, throw in hashtag Crow, all lowercase. So you do hashtag Crow. I'll leave this open for a while. If you're interested in having, and like I said, it'll probably be for US only. I think that's what we'll work in. But if you're interested in the 4K digital code of The Crow, put hashtag Crow in the chat. So I'm going to keep on rolling. I'm going to keep this open so you can keep on putting in your entries for it. I see we got a few already. So I'm going to stop sharing, but don't worry. We'll leave it open for a little bit, and I'll mention it again, but we'll keep it going. Even if you jump off, if you have to leave, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be present. You just have to be present, I guess, at some point to put hashtag Crow in the chat. So, all right, cool. We got 5 entries already. So perfect. So I'm going to stop sharing, but that's going to still be open. So you can keep on doing that, but we'll keep on talking. But yep, I had a lot of fun grabbing that one. I'm going to jump through here real quick. We'll see who got, I was saying, heck yeah, Gizmo, we need to see all those 3 beauties. Yep. I had a lot of fun grabbing those. So it was fun. I'm looking forward to watching it in 4K. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to do that yet. But that was one that I've been waiting for. Have Cheetah View. Yep. Saying hi. We got Mike in here. Mega Mike the movie man. I can't talk. It's Friday. Work's frying me. I'm ready to be done. Got a couple more hours of it, but I'm tongue tied already. Saying, hey, movie friends. How's everybody? Mike, I'm doing awesome. I hope you're doing awesome as well. I'm going to be on Mike's channel here coming up next week. We're going to be doing, there's going to be, I don't know if I can say yet or not. I don't want to spoil anything, but be watching Mike's channel. Go out and check. There's a live stream coming up next week that I'm going to be hopping on with him. I don't want to ruin anything. I never know how far out in advance people want to know, but just follow his channel. Put the little bell thing, and you'll see it coming up here pretty soon. Same Pap. Hey, Mike, I'm going to have to take another drink here. Sorry, guys. All right. Talking too much. I'm not used to it. Let's see here. Jeff saying, hey, The Crow is close to a perfect man. Don't be shy. I have fun with it, but I know it doesn't hit for everybody, which is fine. And I know I have a ton of nostalgia for it. So that just puts it over the top for me. So you could point out tons of logical flaws with it, and I don't care. Just the nostalgia alone. It's one that when I saw those, I was like, I'm grabbing those. Doing that, saying hi. Can't hear the dog. Bring him in. He's like a bull in a china shop, man. He would, he'd be knocking stuff over. There's not a mean bone in his body, but man, he's a big ball of crazy. He's about a 93-pound yellow lab, almost white. He's very, very light colored, but love him to death. But he's a lot of crazy, a lot of nice crazy. Show Holland the dog, Corey. Don't be shy. Not today. They're playing with him out there. I'll have to bring him on sometime. So 3 crows, nice. Yeah, I broke down and got that. Corey, so many editions of The Crow. Big fan, I'm guessing. Yeah, I was just saying, a lot of nostalgia for it. It just a lot of good memories with some good friends. Some no longer with us, but it's like one of those things that it was like right out of high school, going into college. We were all splitting off, going our different ways. But there was a lot of good times hitting that. I kind of lost track. I think only one movie I saw, and it the same reason where they had the kind of the second runs and they had the cheaper movies to see them. There's only one movie that beat it out. But I think this is, for the most time seen in a theater, for me, this is probably number 2 for sure. So I've never seen The Crow. So I don't want to hype it up too much. I think personally it's worth a watch, Reed. But I don't want to hype it up too much because I know some people have gone and watched it just recently with it coming out and just didn't have the nostalgia and the tie to it, and it just didn't hit for them, which I understand. I mean, not every movie is going to hit for everybody. I'd say give it a chance. We'll just say that. I don't want to build it up too much. I have a lot of fun with it, but I have that nostalgia thing. So, all right, we got some crows in here. Cool. Looks like we're up to 7 entries. So hashtag crow if you're wanting to be in that drawing for the drawing for, man, I had a brain blank there. The drawing for the 4K digital code for The Crow. So, yeah, you're in for some dark fun. Yep. Hashtag crow. We got Mike in that on that action too. That's perfect. That's awesome. This is the most I've had for an entry. So that's awesome. Got Texas in there. Cool. Everybody, we'll do that in just a little bit. I'm going to keep it open for just a little bit. Like I said, if you have to drop off, don't worry. If you're not in here when I draw it, you still get it. You don't have to stay in the stream. If you stay, awesome. I love it. But don't feel like, if you got other things going on, you only could stop in to say hi, put in your entry for it. That's okay. We can connect offline as well. And you're still in for it. Don't worry about that. Edward Furlong is the 4th and best crow. Is that your hot take, Holland? Ellie was saying, Anthony got the beautiful standard steelbook for The Crow and gave me his old Blu-ray. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. That's awesome. That's what's fun to do when you upgrade and you're able to pass on the love for some of those movies to other people. That's awesome that you were able to do that with him. So that's awesome, Allie. We got Sin in here, Sin's Corner. Oh, hey, just left the film threat stream and yours popped up right after. Well, awesome, Sin. Thanks for jumping in here. I appreciate that. So I've been having fun. We were just talking about The Crow a little bit. I don't know if you have watched it, rewatched it, and what your thoughts are on it. I always love jumping into your reviews, so it's kind of cool seeing you in here. So thanks for dropping in for a little bit. I was also giving away a digital code for and this is where I don't know how far back I am, but hashtag crow in the chat. If you put that, you're in the drawing for the 4K digital code for The Crow. Edward Furlong has been sober 6 years now. He looks good. Well, good. That's very good for him. You can say if, Corey. Okay, I missed that one there. Corey on Mike's channel. Yep, it's coming up next week. It's no secret. Okay. Well, I never know. I don't want to. Some people have like release schedules and I just don't. I'm good at saying things when I shouldn't. Anthony, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Yo, Corey, the legendary manager. I don't know about that. You or me? I think you. You're talking about you, right? I'm pretty sure. Sin is here. Let the party begin. I know. That's awesome. I love that. It's cool when I see people that I'm following and watching, seeing them jump in. I appreciate any time you have live or on a replay. It's awesome. Anthony saying The Crow kicks ass. I want a pet crow now. I don't know how well that will work for you, man. It sounds good in theory, but I don't know if it would be practical. saying hi to everybody. One of these Fridays, Corey, bring an 800-pound gorilla. Yeah, yeah, my dog, Jax. Yep, he is pretty much. Oh, wait, I skipped that one pretty quick. A spicy 4K action? No. High game in 2020. San Jose State? Is that what that is? Maybe. Sorry. Bad on the abbreviations. So cool. I haven't showed off too much stuff, but I don't mind that at all. As long as you guys are having fun, I don't mind just hanging out chatting. But yeah, sorry, my man's here. Hey, Anthony. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see him tonight too, jumping in for a little bit, possibly on our stream. Saying, hey, Sin, I'm going to see The Crow on the big screen for the first time in a couple weeks. Oh, you're in for a treat. Oh, at least for me. That's why I don't want to oversell things. I have the nostalgia, but I saw that movie so many times in the theater when it originally came out, with lots of good friends, and you just have some things that tie to a movie, or I'll say music too, sometimes songs, where man, you just got that nostalgia for it, and you just remember hanging out with some really good friends, and some of them you're still in contact with, some you aren't, but you have those great memories, and it brings those back when you start watching them for sure. Hey, my lady is here. Yep. I've never seen The Crow before. Yeah, check it out. Like I said, I don't want to oversell it, but I think it's worth giving it a shot. We'll just say that for sure. Anthony the Horror Pimp. Hi, John Doe. Yep. Say, what's up, Spicy? Everybody's saying hi. Oh, wow, I love this. Like I said, I'm trying to, if I go by some of these fast, I'm sorry, but I want to hit a couple other things here quick because I only have so much time over this lunch break. But if it goes a little long, you're not going to tell me, right? Gizmo saying that's the same kind of people who love Fast and Furious 10. I think the Marvels is the best super of him. Gizmo, come on. The Crow didn't age well, however. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's okay. You know, everybody can take it differently. And that's what every film is different to every, that's why they make so many different kinds of movies. It just hits people differently. And I think for me, and I know I'm not the first person to say this, but for me, nostalgia trumps storyline, filming, acting, talent, whatever. It could be the greatest movie or the worst movie. If you have that nostalgia tied to it, it's like game over. It's a movie I'm going to have in my collection and go back and revisit. And you can point out every reason why it's not a great movie. And I'll be like, yeah, I can't argue with that. But you just got that. I can't talk. Nostalgia trumps everything. So we'll say that. So yeah, I know there's probably some of the effects. I still haven't watched the 4K of it yet. So I'm looking forward to checking it out and see what it looks like. Yeah, my son is getting a good collection going for my upgrades. Yeah, that's awesome that you can do that. Pass it down to your son. It's fun to do that. I know like KB has talked about that before in the past too with his daughter. It's cool. It's cool to be able to pass it along to people. So it's always fun to listen to my YouTube buddies while they're streaming. No, that's cool. I appreciate it very much. Very much. Okay, sorry. Mike was saying thoughts on the Crow remake coming out. Hold that thought. I'm going to take another drink here. Sorry. Man, today's been driving me out here a little bit, so I apologize. For work, I've been on the phone a lot today too, talking, so that doesn't help. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic is how I'll put it for that. So originally, it's hard not to have, when you have a movie that you have a lot of nostalgia for, it's hard not to, I'm sorry, I'm just making sure it's not a work thing here. It's hard not to have that knee-jerk reaction of, no, don't remake it. You never can remake it. I can't say that I didn't have that initial knee-jerk reaction, but I watched the trailer and I'm settling in and I'm like, okay, calm down, Corey. So now I'm separating them and I'm just like cautiously optimistic. I hope for good things. I hope it succeeds. And I'll be watching it. I'll go see it for sure. So Vince was saying, I'm so behind seeing movies in the theater. Still haven't seen Godzilla X Kong or Ghostbusters. I haven't seen either of those either. I have had a hard time getting out of the theater this year, or in the last few years, but actually this year is picking up a little bit. So yeah, I'll have to see those. Patrick was saying, Corey, a college football fan. No, I do. But that's why I was like, I was trying to think of the initials there, and I was thinking San Jose. But if I was wrong, sorry if I called out the wrong one there. I've seen The Crow multiple times, just never on the big screen. Oh yeah, it's always different when you go back and get to see it on the big screen. So that was one that I did earlier. It was They Live. My theater brought that back in, so that was one I'd seen many times, but never saw it on the big screen. So that was very cool to be able to do that. So yeah, I'm glad you're getting the chance to do that. If they do that again around me, I might have to go back and see The Crow. I've seen that so many times in the theater, but I might have to do that. Allie was saying I'd love to experience The Crow on the big screen. Those visuals are unreal. Yeah. It's always different when you're in a theater and you get to see it up on the big screen. So, Anthony was saying, Corey, your collection is getting so damn big now. Well, not really, but bigger in some, smaller in others. What is your favorite Steelbook release in your collection besides The Crow? Let me know. As soon as I say one, after the stream, I'm going to think of another one and be like, oh no, it was that one. But one that I think is really pretty is it was kind of like I bought it without thinking about it too much, and I don't know if I would have spent as much going back and rethinking it, but I got the Studio Canal release of a Wicker Man. Yeah, that Wicker Man Studio Canal. I can't grab it right now, but that one's that's a pretty steelbook, I think, anyway. Evil Live. Hey, how we doing? Hey, Corey. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. So, one, I was talking about some purchases that I've been getting, and I actually got one because of you. Maybe I'll show it right now. That's a good segue. I'll maybe throw that one out here quick. And I haven't unwrapped it yet. It just came in yesterday, but because of talking with you, oh wait, gosh, now I'm mixing people up. No. Shoot. I write so many notes. No, I think I messed that up. Sorry. That was last week. I had the Blackening was the one I was talking with you on. So I did end up watching that. I had a lot of fun with it. So sorry, I try to write notes. I'm so bad on the fly live. I mess up names, or I'll say somebody recommended something that somebody else did, and so. But no, I was going to say I did watch The Blackening. That was one that we were talking about, and had a lot of fun with it for sure. So thanks for dropping in, man. No, you called. I called it out right. Co Mountain West champs. Okay, cool. So I get thrown off because some of those California schools, they throw me off because I see all the time. Oh, well, not all the time, but sometimes SDSU. So you might say San Diego State University, but my dad and my brother went to South Dakota State University. So that's also SDSU. So depends what region you're in or what ties you have, what you start thinking of. So anyway, cool. The new Crow looks like emo John Wick. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. I hope it's awesome. Just go into it like hoping it's going to be awesome, and not have too high hopes, but not too negative. And we'll hope. I hope that's going to be good. Sam was saying, I just wish they'd bring the Terminator back. This is the 4th anniversary after all. That would be a cool one to see in the theater too. I never got to see that in the theater. The only one I saw in the theater, well, let's just say the first one I saw in the theater was T2. So that one I was able to, but not the original. So Anthony Hornmore, I think you're right. Saying hi. We got Mika in here. Hey, Corey, thanks for dropping in here for my little short lunch break. Like I said, I'm going to try these for a while. I'm going to run with it. I don't think I can make a judgment on whether I'm going to stick with it on just a couple. So I'm going to go with it for a while. We'll see how they take. But glad you check out The Blackening, a super fun movie. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. It was a good time. Saying hi to Mika. Jackrabbits. That's right. Look at you. I got to know. It's okay. No shame either way. Did you Google that, or did you know it right off the top of your head? I always made fun of it because, like, especially when my brother went up there, I'd go up and visit. My brother was quite a bit older than me, but I'd go visit him, and I always made fun of it. It was the Jackrabbits. I always joke like, "Oh yeah, the fierce Jackrabbits." Then I'd think of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the little teeth and the. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off track here. Black Dance Fun Time. Yeah, it was. That was one that I always wanted to check out, but like there's movies that come and go and I miss them. But I love getting recommendations and going back and found it for a good price on Amazon. So I was like, oh, what the heck? I had fun on that stream and I'd check it out. So saying hi to Mika and Kira. Absolutely. Hi, Anthony. Saying hi to Tyrone for Evil Live. Looking forward to see what else you got coming on the channel too. Both of you actually. So, or anybody. There's a lot of people in here that have channels going on. I love seeing it. Nope. I know the Valley teams. Okay, cool. So then you might know my alma mater, since I can't talk, is University of Northern Iowa. Without looking it up, do you know UNI? University of Northern Iowa? R&D Studios. Hey, how's it going? Hello all. I apologize if you've been in here before. I don't know if that might be a new name, but if you aren't, I apologize. If you are, thank you for dropping in here quick for my little lunch here. So saying hi to Cheetah, saying hi to Anthony. Panthers, yeah, there you go. You know them, man. Wow. We got to talk some college sports sometime, Patrick. You're a man of many facets there, a lot of knowledge. So cool. I'm glad to see that. A couple others. I'll run through these. I'll keep the chat going. I love it. And I'll jump back in there, but I'll show, since I said I was going to show some things I was purchasing, which like I said, I don't mind this at all. I could just sit here and talk to you guys for the rest of the day for real. But I'll show a couple more that I was buying too, but we're going to start with a non-movie, but it's tied to a movie franchise. So I was watching, it was, so on YouTube, it's Two Geeks and a Microphone. They had a podcast. They were on with two other ladies that are Geek Girls podcast. And they had so one of their podcasts, they were focusing on board games. And they threw one out there that I was like, I gotta get this. I haven't opened it yet. I want to play it, but I got to find people that will want to play it with me too. I don't know if people in my house will want to, but I got this thing. I gotta have a lot of shiny because there's a wrap on there. But Halloween, the Hidden Movement game. Look at that. Look at that. They were describing it as kind of tied along with Clue, like the game Clue, but a board game based on the original Halloween. So I was like, I gotta grab that thing. So I'm looking forward to breaking into this. Look at that. That looks like so much fun. Oh yeah. I just got to find somebody to play it with me now. That'll be the problem. But that was one thing that just came in, and because of they were talking about it, and they got me sold on it. So I had to pick that up. So I got that board game in. So that'll be fun to break out. I just recently picked up Troll Hunter. So this was one that there was Stephanie with Movie Chatter was going on some of these kind of the found footage type films that she was ranking, like ones that she recommended. So we got Troll Hunters. I'm looking forward to checking that out. I have not seen that one yet. One, I don't know if Jeff is still in here, but his mom, Jane Doe, on the stream, and I might have one coming later, Jeff. It got delayed. That was off of the stream I jumped on your channel that I wrote down, but it got delayed, so I won't mention that one yet. But one that I thought your mom was mentioning was Paul Newman in The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean. So I got that. I always like a good Western. So I picked that one up off of her recommendation. And Jeff, yours, the one you were talking about, and I'll wait and talk about that later. It got delayed, so hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. So maybe next week, if I'm doing this, I'll get to talk about it. And then another stream I was on with Meg Mike's channel, Eddie from Fans of Something was recommending, and I know it's like one of those so bad it's good type of movies, so I had to order it. I've always heard about it, but I've never seen it, but I grabbed The Room. And that Tommy Wiseau, or I'm probably saying that wrong, but his website I ordered it off of. Look at this. He gave me a little, hey, Corey, love Tommy. Look at that. And the thing that I thought was hilarious, it made me laugh so hard. On the back of this, he's advertising on his channel. You can buy his own brand of underwear. So there you go. Look at that. Tommy, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be buying your underwear, but I'll be watching that movie here sometime. So, and then another movie. Well, actually, I'm going to jump in chat real quick. I only have so much time. So some of these, they always can wait for next week too, or some other time or never. We'll see. But I'm going to jump in the chat here real quick again. Northern Iowa always has good defense. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Saying hi to Gizmo. Saying hi, Mika. I love it. I love it. Wow, that looks cool. I think that was for the board game, maybe. Sin was saying, oh my gosh, Halloween board game. I know, look at this thing. I just got to find somebody to play it with me. Look at that. I think it looks so cool. I actually got this. I think Amazon has it, but I got it off of Barnes & Noble because I was already buying some stuff from them. But, check that out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like it'll be so much fun. Oops, as I break it probably. So anyway, I'm excited for that one to come in. Michael Myers has almost the same hairstyle as me. Never seen that before. He needs to change. That's funny. Halloween, the board game. Yeah, I think it looks fun. We'll see. We'll see if I can talk some people into playing that. If not, maybe we can do a big meetup. We'll have some people. We'll meet up and play the board game. Troll Hunter, great found footage film. Oh, cool. So Stephanie recommended it. And now if Mika recommends it, I know I made a good purchase there. I just got to watch it now. So it sounds like it'll be a good time. Oh, Patrick is saying Troll Hunter is great too. Cool. Gizmo was saying Troll Hunter. I'm not going to try to pronounce it Norwegian there, bud. You'll make fun of me. But why are you watching so many Norwegian films, Corey? You're having a bad influence on me, Gizmo. That's all I can mark it up to. You're a bad influence. But no, there's a couple of them that you recommended, but then I started exploring things, some movies that you talked about, and then I was getting recommendations. I don't know if my camera is good. Sorry. I'm going to move that just a little bit. Just happened to be around. This one is just by coincidence. Like I said, I was watching Stephanie over on Movie Chatters channel, and it came up, and it's one I'd heard of before, but I can't remember who brought it up. Maybe you brought it up before too. But anyway, I was like, I'll pull the trigger on that. You should totally bring that board game to the next community meetup, Corey. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Especially if you get some movie or horror fans all together. I think that should be a good time. For sure. Just got to find the time to do it. Hey, Allie, look forward to the stream tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, yeah, it'd be cool if you can drop in there. Like I said, hopefully this isn't like overdoing it for me. Too much Corey in one day. But I was planning on doing this, trying these Friday lunches out, and it just happened to be that, Friday worked out better this week for Allie tonight and me. And so we'll see here. So I see that Smallville box set back there, Corey. I love that show growing up until I got to Metropolis. Then the show turned to Poop Sandwich. Yeah, I know. I probably should be more conscious about, not that there's anything bad on there, but I never really pay attention to where I leave that thing. But yeah, this side has some DVDs. Some of those are Blu-rays, but some TV shows, a little Criterion. I don't have a lot of them, but there's some of them are off the shelf because I was doing a video. And then I got some more TV shows. You can kind of see Miami Vice down there a little bit too. And Magnum PI. There's a lot of good ones down there. So yeah, cool. Spotting that one back there. I've not actually watched it all the way through yet. So that's that series. So it went for a long time, but I had a really good price on that. So I ended up buying it. I like Troll Hunter, but it bugs out of me that it was one of the worst plot holes in the mid part of the film. I really hate that because the movie could have been a classic for me. All right. I'll have to watch it and see if I agree. We disagree a lot, Gizmo. So who knows? We'll have to see. Maybe we'll have an argument coming here sometime. Saying Pineapple Express stream is going to be legendary. I can't wait. It was funny. It was actually my first time watching it too. I've always heard about the movie and was going to watch it, but just never got around to it. But all right, I'm gonna throw out a couple more that I purchased, and we'll get looking here. But thank you so much, everybody that's jumping in here. This is a great interaction today. This is making my day, so it's gonna make me at the end of my day just go fly by, because I'd be thinking about this instead of work that I'm supposed to be doing. So I can't go through all these, but hey, so Gizmo, if you're still in here, you and Tony were doing your Disney live stream, going through all those Disney classics. and I was on a certain app that was doing some cheap used movies. So I decided to buy this. I hadn't watched this in a long time. I think we have it on DVD somewhere. We have a lot of the Disney on DVD, but it was really cheap on the bid. So I ended up grabbing Cinderella on 4K. So we got that. Anybody wants to make fun of me, you can, but I hadn't seen it in a long time and thought I was going to do that. And then a live stream I was having, oh gosh, who was this with? This is where I'm having troubles remembering thing, but I'll have to look at that one. Oh, sorry. Got Rose. Yeah, I always got to throw that in there. Gizmo. Smallville did have the best Lex Luthor and a good Lois Lane. Yeah, it was very good. Cinderella is so amazing. Love it. Oh, cool. All right. Well, see, it's been forever since I've seen it. I know I've seen it a number of times, especially when my kids were younger, but I just haven't gone back out and I hadn't seen it in a long time. So yeah, it's kind of funny when you like watch a lot of those Disney movies, and I remember seeing a lot of them when I was younger, and then I go back to them when my kids were watching them, and it just been a long time since I've seen them, and it just made me want to go back and check some of them out. And then when I saw that stream that Gizmo and Tony were doing over on Gizmo's channel, I don't know, and that happened to pop up, and so I was like, that looks like fun. I'm gonna go watch that. So another one I'll throw out here that I got in here was I was doing a stream with AJ and Christy, In Love with Horror, and we were going on some movies that we liked. I believe this was one that he was saying on there, and this is where I need to take better notes, but I think he said the second was actually his favorite out of them, but I saw they had a good price for the trilogy of this. So I got Rush Hour. So I got a little Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. So I hadn't seen him forever, and I didn't have it in the collection. And when he was bringing it up, I thought I needed to check that out again. So we got the trilogy in. I don't even think I've seen the third one before. I've seen the first two and thought they were funny, but I'll have to dig back into that. So Allie was saying Cinderella's a classic. If someone makes fun of you for owning that, I'll have a knuckle sandwich waiting for him. All right, I'll call you up, Allie. You can back me up. I'll stop talking about sandwiches, Anthony and Allie. Corey hasn't eaten yet. I know, right? It's waiting. It's probably waiting for me, but that's all right. That is okay. Okay, and I just lost where I was at in the chat. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that, Gizmo. Cinderella is a Christmas movie in Norway because of the Mickey Christmas special, and also because there is a story, Three Wishes for Cinderella, was screened on Christmas every year. No, I remember you saying that in your stream. Oh, that's cool. That's why it doesn't have to be like a outright Christmas movie to be a Christmas movie. You could just kind of have it tied to that time of year if it's shown a lot on TV or in the theaters. That's cool. Neither of our sandwiches sound good though, Holland. Yep, exactly. Mike was saying Rush Hour 2 is the most fun. Yep. No, that's what AJ was saying. I think that was, he was saying that was, he said he liked them. I thought he said he liked them all, but the second was like tops for him. So it had been forever since I'd seen them. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and grab those. So I got the three of them. I'll have to watch them in order though. I'd love to just, from him talking it up again, I want to just jump into the second one, but I'm like, I need to watch the first one first and then go into that. But I gotta get into it. Third one is a tough watch. Yeah. See, I don't think I've watched it. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think AJ even talked about that one, but I know he said the second was his favorite. And then I think he made a comment of like, well, the first is great too, but like the second was like his, that's the top one for him. So I did rewatch Rush Hour 2. I love the karaoke scene in the beginning. Third one is bad. All right. Well, actually it was cheaper for me to get this trilogy the way it was priced than to buy the first and the second separately. So I guess that's okay if I don't get around to the third one. I got me thinking of food, Holland. I need some fish now. I know you're in Norway. You got so many of the fish dishes we were talking about. Pop open a can of, I don't even, I'm assuming that's a fish. That I'm showing my lack of knowledge there, not knowing that. But all right. Well, I got some more, but I feel like I'm boring people with some of these. Those are the big ones that were recommendations. The rest of these were just cheap used ones that I bought off of Whatnot, and I'll have to see if I know I can't get through all of them, but we'll see what's going on here. Third one does have one hilarious scene towards the beginning, though. Okay, well maybe now that I have it, I'll have to maybe just watch it anyway. But before I forget, I can go for a little bit longer here, but before I forget, tonight, I think it's 7:30 Central, so 8:30 Eastern. Do the math wherever else you're at, but I want to say that's the correct time. Now watch, I'm saying the wrong time. But I am going to have Allie on my movie club live stream. I'm looking so forward to it. It's a long time in the making. Get to have her on, going to have a chat with her, get to know her a little bit better, her collecting, her movie preferences, maybe talk about a certain Anthony guy. I don't know. Maybe if it comes up, we'll see. And then also talking about our movie for the night that we watched was Pineapple Express, one of the many movies that people have could not believe I'd never seen before. One I'd heard about so much about, and I just never got around to watching it. So that was our movie for tonight. It was, I don't want to give away. I'll just say it was fun. So I'm so looking so forward to talking with her tonight. So yeah, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, do the math wherever else you're at. Jump in, whether you can do it the full time or just a little bit, come in and say hi. I appreciate it very, very much. Movie club. Yeah. I'm having fun with it too. It's been fun reaching out and meeting people in the community, and hopefully you all are having some fun joining in on those the chats that we're having and talking about the movies. I know I do more chatting than talking about reviewing the movie, but that's okay. Whatever. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It's just it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's been great connecting with people, getting to know them better. People that have been following on YouTube and Instagram or wherever. So we'll have to see where it all goes, but for right now, I'm just enjoying it and having a good time. So hopefully anybody that joins in on those, I hope you are too. Holland was saying Pineapple Express and The Hangover are probably the last two huge movies that people went out in droves to see in the theater. Yeah, I don't know, what year was that? See, this is where I'm bad too. What would I have been doing that I did not see Pineapple Express in the theater? This is where I'm bad too. I got to look it up. So 2008 is what IMDb says. So 5 and a 2-year-old at that point. So that might have been what was occupying my time. So no, very cool. Very cool. But yeah, that would have been fun to see in the theater. Movie club is always a blast. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Yep. Comedies. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, Holland. Yeah. Comedies to go out to see. Yep. Yes. Love the movie club series. Oh, thank you, Mika. I appreciate that very, very much. Excelsior movie reviews. How are we doing today, Steve? Thanks for dropping in here. I'm going to go for just a little bit longer and then wrapping up for today. But hey, if you're joining in here, thank you very much. And if you want to check out tonight, if you have a chance, we got Allie coming in here. Allie right there. Here we are. And hi to Holland and hi to Steve. So no, I'm having such a blast with it. And that's the only negative thing about the whole, there's so many people that I want to talk to. But there's only so many hours in the day. And if I only do like one stream a week, like 4 people is 1 month. And so it just seems like, I wish I could get to more people faster. And I always feel bad that I can't, but, it is what it is. I do what I can. And, anybody that even just joins in the chat, I have a blast, with that as well, just like today, right now. So, I always appreciate it. Steve saying doing well. Good. Very good. We got Cody, Mr. Film Addiction in the house. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're getting ready to have a good weekend with the family. So very good. Thank you, sir. Any plans to see any movies this weekend in the theater? I wish, but I think this weekend is crammed packed for me. So, and not in a bad way, but my son was able to come home this weekend, and so we got all four of us in the house together. And so we might be doing some things around here. I don't know, maybe tomorrow night. But then Sunday, my niece is graduating high school, and so we're going out of town to be able to see her graduation. My sister's oldest daughter. So looking forward to that. I'll have to see. There's a few more that I want to see. I still kind of want to see Boy Kills World. I'm hearing mixed things on it, but I still kind of want to see it. It looks like it'd be kind of fun. I know there's some other ones. I'm just blanking on what's in the theater right now, but there are other ones that I definitely want to see. Man, I'm just blanking. That's what's horrible. You put me on the spot. No, I'm just kidding. We were just talking about earlier, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I really want to see that one. I know I've heard really mixed things about the Fall Guy, but it looks like it'd be kind of fun to me. I don't know. I like Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. They look like it'd be fun together. We'll have to see. That one might end up waiting for streaming, but I'd like to try to get out in the theater for it. Those were the two recent ones that looked really good. I still never got to see Dune Part 2 and Monkey Man. Sorry, I was just going through my local theater, what they got going on. Didn't get to see that one either. It's hard for me to get out in the theater, it seems like. I live a little out in the country, and so it takes some planning to do. So, but yeah, you got any, Mika? You got any movies that you're going to see this weekend? You and Kira? You and or Kira? I always don't assume that you guys always go out and see movies together, but if you have any that you're looking for. Oh, yep, there's Jeff's recommendation for the Apes. Yep, I want to see that one. Apophobic, is that a word? I must have missed something there. Gizmo loves Boy Kills World. I don't know if that's for real or sarcastic. It's always hard to tell with this group, but I love it. Keeps me on my toes. Absolutely. He doesn't, Holland, but I do. I thought it was awesome. I don't know. It looks like it'd be a fun time. We'll have to see here. We'll have to see. But Sin was saying, I enjoyed Boy Kills World, The Fall Guy, and The Apes. Yeah, okay. So they all looked fun to me. So we'll have to see if I can get out to all of them. I apologize. Man, I've been really dry today. Saying, hey, everybody. So this was, so we got Christy and AJ. I was just talking about you not too long ago. I don't know if you were in here or not, but I was just saying that after the live stream, I had to go out and buy the trilogy of Rush Hour. So after we were talking up the second one, I figured I needed to revisit at least the first and the second one. So thanks for jumping in here. I'm gonna go for just a little bit longer. Like I said, I could just, man, you wouldn't have to twist my arm too hard to just blow off the rest of the workday and just do this for the rest of the day. But that is just not in the cards today. Dune 2 is to be released 4K on Tuesday. Yeah, I know. I just saw it was still in the theater around me. So, yeah, that was one I wish I could have seen on the big screen. But yeah, it probably will end up being at home. We'll see. Seeing Hyde in love with horror. Nice. Yeah. That's why I love getting recommendations from people. Like, I know I've seen the first and the second one. I never saw the third one. I saw the first two, but it's been such a long time ago. But after talking about that, I was like, I have to put an order in for it. Mika was saying probably won't make it to the theaters this weekend. Still want to see Challengers. Yeah. I haven't heard much about that, I guess. I'm not going to say one thing one way or the other. I just had not heard much about it. I know some people, well, I take that back. I've seen some people posting some things that they really enjoyed it. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of know the general premise of it, but I don't know if that would be one I would run out to. Some of them that we've talked about already, I would go out to see before that one. So like Boy Kills World, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, Fall Guy, right or wrong, I'd probably go pick one of those over that one for whatever reason. Watching the Bernie the Dolphin for Dollar Theater. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that up, Patrick. I don't know that one. So, no, very cool. Saying hi. Yeah, this is cool. So I love it. I didn't know. this was kind of a shot in the dark with me starting this last week with the over the lunch, doing a late lunch hour. I didn't know how it would work out, how many people would get to show up. This has been great. I thought the first week was really great. This it looks like we've even had more people doing this today, so I really appreciate it. I love it. Unfortunately, adulting is calling. The adulting thing is calling. I'm going to have to shut her down here pretty soon and go back to finish off the paycheck for this week and then go from there. But I'm going to say thank you everybody for jumping out here. I appreciate it. Tonight, 7:30 Central. Do the math wherever you're at for that. Please, if you have a chance, whether live or replay, come and check out. Allie's going to be on there. We're going to have a great chat. I'm going to be wandering all over the place with my conversation like usual, probably. And hopefully she doesn't mind it too much. And we're going to be talking a little bit about the Pineapple Express. So I think that should be a fun time. So thank you. Each and every one of you. I appreciate it. Time is precious. And any time that you're willing to spend hanging out with me, I appreciate it so much. And I love seeing all the returning names popping up in here. It's always great to do that. And hopefully we can be hanging out here real again, soon. Again, I can't talk. Whatever. Hopefully we'll be seeing each other soon. We'll say that. So thanks again for everybody. And if you have a chance, jump out tonight. If you don't, come back and check the replay of that out. And I hope you all have a great weekend. And we'll be talking to you all here soon, okay? So hope you all have a great one. We'll see you later. Bye.